the baddest DJ this side of town. Mixing the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
DJ Disspare.
What up, what up, what up? This is DJ Disspare, and I got my boy in the building. Salute.
Yes, sir. What's poppin', big brother?
And so introduce who you are and where you come from.
Man, I go by Young Dixie, man. You know, I'm from North Little Rock, Arkansas. Right now, we're stationed in Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? We're doing our thing, man.
So how long you been doing music for? You know, like professionally.
Oh, I've been doing music professionally for probably about 2 years. Probably about a year, because last year ain't even over yet. So probably about a year, man, I've been doing music professionally. Trying to take it to newer grounds, man. Just got Def Down deal this year, so you know things going to new levels. You know, just gotta take time. You know.
So all through your careers, like who have you worked with so far in the music industry?
In the music industry, I work with a guy named Trent Harriman. I work with him on some vocals that he did for American Idol, and he won American Idol. I work with NBA Young Boy Camp. I'm finna get ready to work with a couple of Arkansas artists right now, but other than that, man, I've been just staying to myself, man. You know, I don't like to ride people's brands and stuff like that, so I'm not like a rider. You know, I just carry my own weight. You know.
So if you had an opportunity to work with somebody, like who would it be that you feel that would compliment you on working on doing tracks with?
I feel like anybody from the South, but if we ain't talking about the South, I say Tory Lanez because I like Tory Lanez. You know, Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez came from a little position like me, you know, with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly respect them for just coming up with nothing, you know, and still be able to do stuff, you know. So yeah, I'd rather do a song with Tory Lanez, man.
Nice. So where you from? What artists are around there that are like, you know, influential to you and your style of rapping?
As far as the industry,
just you, period, and what you grew up on and listened to in music.
I say rest in peace to Jones One. He was an artist out of Arkansas that died in a tragic car wreck, you know. I say rest in peace to him, but you know, I kind of influenced over him because when we were growing up, you know, it wasn't that many people in my city, you know, it wasn't that many people trying to do music, and he led the way for us, you know, and we just literally go his way. You feel me? Like his way is a different way too. It don't sound like nobody else. So we just go that way because he already put the platform out for us to go, you know. So we just try to keep within ourselves of what we know, you know, within the city.
Respect, man. Because, like, you know, most of the times you hear people are just like, oh, man, Tupac, and like, you know, Biggie. It's just like, you know, stuff is like, you know, in this industry, a lot of people, like you say,
I like Tupac, but he's
yeah.
not a fan of mine. He's not. I'm not big on Tupac. He was all character. So.
So now, um, since COVID and everything hit and all that, and, you know, how has your career changed or been affected by it?
Well, it changed dramatically. You feel me? Because it's like going from actually doing stuff in public to all internet stuff is kind of like a little weird. Because I'm not a person that used to having the phone in my hand. So when I came straight up here, when I came straight up here out of Arkansas, I was the person that was really in the street. Like I don't need no phone unless I'm about to make a call and try to. You feel me? But when I came up here, like everybody like this, and I didn't know what to think about that. You feel me? And I'm still kind of stuck. I'm still trying to get with it. But yeah, at the same time, you know, man, it changed. You know, it changed for the better because I like everything that changed for the better for the simple fact. I like to grow. You feel what I'm saying? I don't never like to sit in the same thing. You feel me? So I like to learn. So no matter what it changes upon you, you know, it's a task for me to get with it. You know, not jump on it, but get with it. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel that you've grown as an individual to understand that what you're doing more now, that you've had time to sit back and go, whoa, let me relax and like see what I really got? Because like I know before COVID hit and everything, a lot of people were wilding out everywhere, just doing things. Even myself, like I was going 100 miles a minute, and then when I finally got a chance to sit down, I'm like, wait a minute, I could just make money sitting in my ass right now if I put this in this proper position, and then I'm not spending that extra money going out there and wilding out and everything, trying to impress. But now I could just sit in my house and just put everything up online, and you either buy it, you buy it, you don't. Like it's just.
Like, it's very comfortable. You feel me? It takes you to a whole different level. Right now, in the procedure that we're going through with the music and things, you can anybody. That's not talking about me because I don't never want to take the faith out of somebody. I'm big blessed though. But you can be great. You feel me? Like being comfortable right now and making music, man. You'll probably make the hardest song you ever make. So you just gotta take this and look at it as comfortability. You feel what I'm saying? Don't never look at things like it's a blockage for you or that you can't make it or you just can't push forward and push past what you're going through. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's all a big blessing, man. You understand, man? It's all a blessing in disguise. And it's all how you look at it or what you do about it. You feel me? So me personally though, I'm not trying to take it the wrong way. I just want to go the right way. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to show everybody that you can be who you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Like the non-believers don't have no say-so over your life. You feel me? And what we're going through right now, it's a lot of people that don't support. It's a lot of people that they ain't here for us. So it make us feel like we're alone. But nah, man, there's more people out there like me. So we just got to come together.
And so now, what is your next step for after now that COVID's opened up? Have you been doing shows? Have you like been getting ready to hit the road and everything? Like, how is it out there in Arkansas?
Yeah, right now we got stuff going on. Shout out to Styleway Management. That's my management company. You feel what I'm saying? For L and you feel what I'm saying? But right now, man, we got Europe, man. We're trying to get to Europe so we can do our tour out there, man. Shout out to DJ Heavyweight Rashad, you feel me? And shout out to my boy Dollar, you feel me? Breeze Dollar, man, you feel me? So but other than that, man, we just on tour, man, and I ain't did no shows since the city opened up, man. You feel me? I just been staying aware and you know what I'm saying, and understanding what we got going on so we won't mess up nothing. You feel me?
So right now, I want to give the people a little taste of who you are, and get a chance to drop one of your songs. And so now you've been releasing a lot of music over now, and there's a lot of videos you have out. So what is like the whole history of like, okay, this song right here, Thug Baby? Tell me about that one.
Oh, baby. All right, the history upon Thug Baby, man. It was some stuff that I was going through, got my heart broken, and just trying to basically overcome all that. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to basically overcome all that and do what I need to do, man, as far as like, with my love situation, getting my heart broken and not understanding how I go and things like that, like I was just so traumatized, I didn't know what was going on, one of those heartbreaks that you really can't stand, you feel me? So that's what I was going through.
Well, let's get into that.
Hey, so that's sweet.
Can you make this show?
Hey, yo, Dixie, we got. This shit just ain't thug, baby. I didn't give it up. Say I gave you all my love, baby. I guess you took the cup. It wasn't enough for your thug, baby. That shit had me stuck. Out of sight, it ain't no love, baby. That shit had me fucked up. Thug, baby. I didn't give it up. I didn't gave you all my love, baby. I guess
Disspare is in the damn building.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. So what was like? How did you come up with like? So what you were saying is like, what do you feel that your music stands out from other music? Like, how do you feel that?
Okay. Because I'm not trying to portray somebody else. I'm actually giving people my life and things that I go through every day. I can't make any false music. I'm actually going through these things. I'm actually living out these things. Like I'm not proud of my music. You know, who's proud of the life that they have lived? You feel what I'm saying? They proud of the life that they're trying to become and try to make. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just live out what I did in my life. You know, I rap about those things. You know, like, it's called my story. So I only can give people my story if I give them anything else. And I just feel wrong. I can't even sit here and try to be like somebody else because that's never been my lane. You feel me? I have people want to
See,
be like me. You
this is
feel
why I
me?
like you.
Like,
This is why I really like you, man. Because when I heard this track right here,
DJ Disspare is in the damn
yes,
building.
sir.
I'm so sick of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas in my face knowing they foes. I'm so tired of all these niggas, I'm so tired of all these hoes. I'm so sick of all these niggas, I'm so sick of all these foes. I'm tired. My nigga, I'm tired. Little nigga, I'm tired. Young nigga, I'm tired. Thug nigga, niggas is fake, niggas ain't real. Come from my car, but ain't come from my field. I be the baker, I bake you a meal. I be the taker, I take it for real. Never been the type with the gold in my grill. I throw the wipe with the ice in my ear. I keep a rollin', my roll is real. I keep a shooter, my shooter kill. I'm
Hey.
so I was going through your music, and I was like, I had I had a phone call that pissed me off, and then right after I got that phone call, I turned around and heard this, and I was just wilding out. I was just like, "This nigga here, what the fuck?" He just like it was just like this was a destined interview because I was just like, this song right here just made my day. Like this is like
Right on time. It was right on time.
I don't know. It was like a train reaction because bands were just coming out of nowhere, left and right, and then all of a sudden I hear this song. I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired of these niggas.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm tired, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And you know what? With me, it's just like there's not a lot of artists that I actually can relate with their songs and everything and see their growth where they're trying to go with things because, like, I understand a lot of dudes like to try the slow jam things and hit up for the ladies, but every thug way's got their own thing, and these bitches don't care. Niggas singing and niggas singing. That's what I'm saying, right? You got gold teeth and a big ass chain and all that stuff. They ain't even paying attention to what you say. They're just like, he's singing, he got gold, he got money. And
They
then
not, bro. They not paying attention, man. That's just like a hood nigga that can sing, bro.
and then you go into, it's just like, man, I ain't trust these niggas. I ain't trust these hoes. Fuck these niggas. It's just like, yeah. This is like you're like one of those scenes where a man's in the studio and all of a sudden a slow jam's being played, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, this is what he got. Then all of a sudden it's like, fuck these niggas. Oh, it's like, yeah. And it's just like,
At least you know me, bro. At least you know me, bro. Hey, at least you know me, bro, because that's so exactly how I am. I go into a real deep slow motion song, and then there I go. I'm talking about fuck the bitches, I'm fuck the nigga, like fuck all of them. On the slow song, bro, I can't help it, bro. It's me, bro. You feel me? It's me. I can't help it. I can't help it.
that one to me.
Explain which one. Say it again
Cutting
for me.
up.
Cutting up. All right. Cutting up came, man. Cutting up was an atmosphere song. Cutting up was an atmosphere song. It was I was going to the studio by myself probably like all the fucking time. And I was just telling my little cousin them or my big cousin them like roll with me one time on the song. My cousin was like, he'll go with me. I was like, I'll pay for it if you get on it with me. So boom, we got to the studio. He heard the song and he was like, man, I can't hop on that, cuz you wrecked it. And see, and the atmosphere though is what brought him cutting up. You feel me? Because everybody was just up in there like, you wrecked it. And it's just, the energy.
See,
I gravitated to the energy.
okay. Well, I'm gonna give people a taste of that. So this is
Enough.
this is what I'm talking about right now. This man right here, behind me, right here. This song right here is like I'm just happy, just happy, just he cutting up.
Hey, I feel like you. I feel like you. I'm cutting up. I'm cutting up. That's all I can say.
Bitch, I'm about to make this shit. Fuck a nigga, make me hurt a bitch. Yeah. And that's a nigga, I'ma clap a bitch. You ain't really with the game, you on that lacky shit. Cutting up, cutting up. We thuggin' in the bitch, all my niggas be cutting up. Cutting up, cutting up. Still got a Glock and cock it back on in the merch shop. Cutting up, cutting up. We thuggin' in the bitch, all my niggas be cutting up. Cutting up, cutting up. Still got a Glock and cock it back on in the merch shop. Yeah, I'm cutting up around the bitch, I keep a cut around this bitch. Run up on me, you ain't know I got that thump around the bitch. And still drag you out your shit and the 40 came with a dick. And if I shoot you with this bitch, you better hope and pray I miss. I'ma up it real quick, it ain't no telling who I'ma hit. Boy, I'm so official, I put out the devil around this bitch. Still them up your whole clique while you bitches on my dick. Catch a nigga down bad, I'ma bust some dead up in this shit. You ain't got no ride, I'ma clap a nigga, send your ass to God. Sit you a star, we're gon' pop your ass and send you where they are. Like fuck tomorrow, I ain't with that shit, I'm slow with nigga dog. Make me hop out with my nigga with them Rugers in your yard. Back my palm.
Tighten up.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Bro, to tell the truth, y'all, the song blowing up around the world. I gotta speak for you. Man, the song blowing up around the world, bro. People sending me videos from left and right, bro. And them just playing the song, listening to it. I mean, all on the script, bro. They everywhere, bro.
so explain the video to me. Like the whole
All right, man. The video, it grew upon, I shoot my own video, just to let y'all know. I am my own video editor, my own video shooter. I make my own graphics. I got my own shoe line. I got my own clothing line, but that's just some other stuff. But the video, as far as the video, man, I was just shooting a video by myself to tell the truth. And the people that you guys see in the video, they wanted to be in the video. They wanted to be part of the video because I guess they thought, that they seen something spectacular in the video. I don't know what they were thinking. But it was a couple white boys. You know what I'm saying, man? I was sitting on the back of the balcony. I was doing my thug. And they were like, bro, you the only dude out here right now that I know that pushing music as hard as you push it. And you doing video right in front of everybody. Like, you don't care. So I was like, yo, bro. He's like, can I be a part? I was like, yo, bro, y'all get a part. I'm not like that, man. So you feel me? So that's how there they go right there. You feel me? They're my boys. They keep in contact with me. They be trying to book me for some shows and stuff. But, they got to get their money right. For real.
You know what? A lot of people don't understand. A lot of times videos happen like that where you just pull up on the spot and people are like, yo, you shoot a video? Yo, can we be in it?
Oh God, that is exactly what happened. So they were like, can I be in your video? I was like, come on, bro. Yeah, you good. Everything. That's why you see me do like this. Cause about that part, that was the part I looked at them and they was like, can I be in it? I was like, yeah, come on. That's my little cousin right there too, man. His birthday right under mine, man. So yeah, I keep him beside me, man, because he a mini me, man. And I just try to show him the way of life.
So as an artist who's been in the streets and everything too and all the stuff, how do you feel that you could be changing stuff for the youth in the industry to not be in that world?
As far as the streets and the industry, well, I keep my mentality of the streets going forever be here. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's why I was raised. You feel what I'm saying? So far as the industry, I can't get with the industry. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because it's a whole different game. I have to be a fugazi to get with the industry. And I can't be no fugazi. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep my street side and hey, it is what it is. Feel me?
Well, we got some family up in the
Yeah.
building right now with us.
See, see the done.
So
You
now
feel
that
big brother?
so now that I have them in the building, can you tell me your relationship with these two gentlemen right here?
Yes, sir, man. Listen, man, DJ Rashid, man, the best thing that ever happened to me, man. You know, man. Far as them, man, them the ones that lift me up, man. Far as like what's going on right now, the only reason y'all hearing Dixie is because of my team. The only reason y'all understanding
Yes,
who I
sir.
am is because of my team. You know what I'm saying? So my team, you know, everything goes out to my team. It ain't never nothing about me, bro. Never, bro. So I realize these things because it takes more. It takes more to be a leader than just thinking of for yourself. It takes a lot of destiny to be a leader. It takes a lot of being crossed. It takes a lot of motherfuckers looking down upon you, and you feel what I'm saying. You still hold things down. So with that being said, you know, you just gotta jump in that leader role, and these guys right here help me stay in that leader role. You feel what I'm saying? Like without these guys, man, I'd probably be locked up somewhere because you know I'm a street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Feel me? Like my guys got me right. My guys did me right. You feel me? So let that be known, man. But it's up, man. Without them, man, I wouldn't be here where I'm at today, man.
See, I appreciate that because a lot of artists like to take credit for everything that's going on and not actually, give their flowers due to those who actually have their back in the industry. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like even myself, there's a lot of people that I salute that's put me in position, and then I salute them to the fullest, 100. Still give them the roses to this
I
day.
mean, I mean, gonna forever give them the role. You forever with me. Like, there's no way we can't run from each other. No more. It's none of that. When God connected us, it's because connection. You feel me? It's a
Yeah.
train we putting together, man. And we all got to push the train. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you only got 6 people pushing the train, and the train is pushed to start, then how the fuck this big ass train gonna go somewhere we ain't all got to pushing? You feel me?
100. So that's where I'll try to go into this song right now called You Better Wise Up. So tell me about that one.
Wise up, man. You better wise up
Free
came from
BG.
me just uh, me just thinking about my dog BG. You feel what I'm saying? Me thinking about the hot boys, because you know that's what I was raised under. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I
So
want
I'm
to ask
always
that.
gonna be in that lane right there. I don't want no
I saw little hot boys up in that video, and I was just like, I know we going with this. So
yeah, man, it's my dog, man. Hey, listen, shout out to BG Mama, man, for being here for us, man, and giving us shout out, man, and shout out to everybody else, man. You feel me? It's all on.
That's not stopping, keep popping for the hoes. Gangsta shit for the niggas smoking out the moles. You know we get busy. Uptown is the click, big boy. Can't fuck with us, cause cash money is the shit out. Better wise up, niggas, the block and burn them ties up. Gunfire, little nigga, that's how they find ya. Fire, nigga need cuts, I'm tryna line ya. Iron ya, catch your boy slipping and leave him lined up. Time's up, nigga be playing, I got that iron tug. Mine thug, get with the shit, then they gon' find ya. With your ride tug, with hoes all in your binder. Beefing with that gang, got gold all in my ride cuz. Bitch, we bossed up in the project where you can find us. All sub, you with the gang, then you ain't part of us. SMG or none, stay scrapped, you know we posted up. If a nigga bug, put hoes all in his fucking gut. Nigga what? Nigga stay talking, gon' make me beat you up. Acting like you thug, they bitches the one that juice you up. Nigga, you a scroll, smoke blunts and think you turning up. What the fuck, boy, you a pussy, so gon' and give it up.
Hey, you better wise up. Out right now, man. Y'all go fuck with that, man. The 30th, the official drop, but it's out right now.
I gotta salute you on this one, man. This made me feel like the Hot Boys was back, like everything. Like this is what I miss, like because when that early came out, man, I was all over that. Like as soon as Juvenile came out with I was just like, yo, it's over. Like what the hell is this? Like, you know what I mean? And then,
And the funny part is, man, listen. There's a lot of people that can imitate that, but if you ain't from that era and you ain't got that core in you, you will never be able to do that.
well,
It's
I was
not
waiting
true.
for that because I was trying to explain to a lot of guys in the game that there's a reason why a lot of the new young, like the new age era rappers are coming out sounding like them because their parents were playing that for them and everything. Because you got to understand, there's a mid era where they thought that all that MC Hammer and all that Michael Jackson and everything was just like some kids took to it, some was just like, what is that nonsense and everything, and then they just said, okay, we're gonna come up with our own style of music and just smash everything together, and then it just turned into a point where it's like you don't even know who's baby this or little that or who's this. Like these days, it's like how many
Hey,
songs sound the same. Like T Pain went off the other day about that. So how do you feel about that? That a lot of rappers these days are starting to sound like the same.
me to each his own, man. I don't hate on nobody, man. I tell you, man, if you want to sound like somebody else, do it to your best. You feel me? I ain't gonna never hate on you, bro. You feel me? So, hey, me personally, I got my own lane. I don't know what to say about others. I ain't the type of person that like to play people. Neither though. I don't like that. Because I don't like to be downplayed. So I always try to inspire people, no matter if you do sound like somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, only thing I can say, if you ain't found yourself by now, then you might not never find yourself, and it might not be your lane. So you got to remember that.
And see, that's what I like about because when I saw what you're doing with this song, and I was just like, he just made it him. Like this is you. Like you didn't take from nobody. You didn't still like you gave. It's like you paid homage on your own way, and you did it your way. And I love the video concept. I love the way you did it because it's just you having fun, and that's what a lot of people take away from the music these days is not having fun. Like everything's got to be about thug life and street life and hood this and da 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 da. But they
Nah,
like
man, listen,
thugs do have
it
fun
ain't
too.
gotta be like
Like,
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We chill, man. We ain't always busting guns, man. We go
man, think,
swimming, man. We like to,
man, I think you come in the house 24/7 all bad and everything. It's just like
man. Listen, it ain't all that. You hear me? Like the people who come in the house all mad all the time, brother, because they got a problem within themselves. Like I was always
well,
telling
because
Rob,
they
brother.
broke. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm always telling that Rob, you feel me? So when me and Rob talk, he always keep me on game. You feel me? He keep me level. You feel me? Because sometimes I can go off board. You feel me? And they know this. My team know this. So sometimes I can go off board, and sometimes my mouth can be foul because I don't got no filter to my life. You feel me? I don't got no filter to my mouth because I'm a man. My daddy died in 1999. What's a filter? What's a
Yeah,
filter?
I
I'm a
understand.
grown man, so you feel me? That's all the way out the door. So they keep me grounded though. They let me know what's going on and how it rolls.
We see a lot of people don't understand the transition from like growing up in street life to even being adapted into it to going to like doing legit stuff. Your mind state's not the same because you always thinking somebody trying to screw
Not,
you over no matter what. You know what I mean? And building trust with people in the industry and actually having people who really have your back is not is exactly kind of the same as the streets because anybody could backstab you and screw you over or give you something or do something to you at any time. And a lot of people are not understanding that you can't just go hang with anybody. You when you do a
nah,
show,
you got it.
you got to dip. Like you can't be just hanging out after. You can't just like because there's people out there who will pay people to take you down. Like they don't necessarily got to be there.
And I've seen some murders where people take people down for no reason. So I gotta be
Facts.
careful with it. Like my energy mean a lot. Like my appearance mean a lot. So I gotta be careful with who I talk to, who I see, who I get love to, all that. Cause some people can take my love the wrong way and bring it back the other way. So I don't got time for that when I'm not dishing that out.
And see, now I've noticed in this era of music, like a lot of people are dying before they even reach 30. And that's going back to when we were younger, and we like when I was younger in the like mid '80s, '90s, when you most guys couldn't even think they were going to make it to 19. Most people didn't even think they're going to make it to 20. You know, and
That's cause nowadays, to tell the truth, and I'm young with these people. That's cause nowadays, what's going on is people are not their own man. We don't have our own man out here.
so
Everybody manipulated. Everybody believes in something else, and they don't believe in themselves. So that's where it's going. You feel me? If he was a man himself, then he'll know he can listen to their music without doing anything. You understand? But he's not a man, so his mind can be manipulated. You understand?
see, yo, they breed they got you very well, man, because a lot of youths your age don't understand any of that, especially like because everybody thinks like, yo, I got a record out, I got 5,000 followers, I got 10,000 think spins on Spotify, da da da, I made it. I'm like, you didn't even make $1, so what the hell are you talking about? You made it, like.
Personally, I don't care. I don't care for followers. I don't care for likes. I don't care for none of that. Only thing I care for is for the like skills. So these people can understand what we're doing. That's why I care for the like. Because people don't understand what we're doing. We actually doing legal perceived stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like we trying to help the homeless. Like me. Like I tell everybody, even my manager, even my DJ, you feel me? I tell everybody, like, I'm not doing this for me. I'm never doing this for me. But one day I gotta leave, bro. And I want to be able to feed a lot of people just off the things that I did in life. You feel me? If I can just keep that legacy going, if other people can eat and eat and eat and their families be okay, bro, that's all I'm cool with. You feel me? Because the way life going, bro, they trying to X us out, bro. And you gotta have that one person with their mind that can be for everybody, not just for self, bro. Because that self shit you're not gonna make it on.
You know what? I really salute you on that one, man. That is like this is one of the most positive I've heard in time because a lot of people in the industry don't get to understand these levels until they get to like a certain age or they've gone through life or death or jail or certain things in their lives and all that. And even if they did go through it, sometimes they don't learn. You know what I mean? It just takes a real strong person to actually take their downfalls or their wins and their losses and actually take them as a stride. Because some people get their wins and then they're over winning. And then when they get a loss, it hits them so hard that they don't know how to come back from it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then,
because they ain't never been lost.
right. So as your career has been growing and everything, has your friendship with people changed, especially during COVID?
Yeah, my friendship changed, man. I can say it changed dramatically, man. I used to have the mind frame of people didn't want to be here for me because that's the life that I live. I had to get it out the mud. So I got stuck in that mind frame of people not here for you. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, the people that love you might not be close to you, and that's just real. You understand? So I had to learn that as me growing, that everybody not the same, and I can't treat everybody the same. And yeah, and things like that. Man. So I had to realize these things as a grown man. Other people don't realize these things, like you said, it's just life or death, man. I already been through that. You feel me? I've been through life or death. Already, you feel me? Like I could have had my head cut off by a train. You feel me? So I understand how life feels. I'm older than what I really look. You feel me? So it's like, yeah. So it's like not age. I ain't talking about age, but I'm young. You feel me? But I'm really older.
Old soul in a young body. So it's like I trust you. I've been there, man. I've been grown before my time. Now I just caught up to my age. So it's
That's why
just,
we all. That's why we all talking to each other. That's why God put everybody in the same circle who need to be in the same circle, and everybody who don't get eliminated. And I mean that with all my heart. Everybody who don't need to be in the same circle, they will be eliminated. Time will go on.
well, trust me. As soon as Rob hit me out of nowhere, it's just like we started talking again over COVID. Things started happening, and then he was telling me about these artists that he's working with, and I said like I'm down to help, work and with them, and then be a Canada branch to seeing and stuff. And I don't really like a lot of artists. I'll tell you the truth. And when you came on the board, I was just like, I was really iffy because everybody's like, oh, I'm rapping for the South. Like, ah, shit. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, then I heard everything.
Yeah,
I was
man, I
just
know they made it bad on me. I know they
like,
made it bad on me, but hey, I gotta change. I gotta be a change.
so you brought back stuff that I missed, right? So it's like it made me happy to hear that because it's like as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do with this. I know some people gonna like that because the way I look at a lot of things in the scene right now is like I ain't paying attention to a lot of the music. I can't stand a lot of the music. No disrespect to a lot of the artists
I
out there,
honestly understand you. You feel me?
but
Because
it's
I listen
like
to tell the truth. Me personally, I listen to underground people versus
right.
industry people. You feel me? So,
But you see, as a parent, I would allow my son to listen to your music. See, it's just like, and I'm not
thank you,
even
bro.
like a look
Thank
at
you.
that. You see, there's a
Thank
difference when I
you.
look at people like that, right? Because I have a grandson too, and I see this little kid sitting here, 4 years old, singing some of the songs, and then he's explaining them to me, and I'm just looking at him, just like this is where society has gone to now, and I'm like, what are people actually putting out there as an influence to the children? Because I remember there was thug songs, and then there were songs explaining not to do this stuff, and then there was songs.
Yeah, see?
It's just like nowadays it's just like do drugs. Back then it was like if you do drugs, this was what's gonna happen to you. Now it's just get fucked up and this is what's gonna happen to you. You do it again tomorrow. It's just like,
Nah, in my music, I don't tell people to go do these things. I tell people if I got a homeboy, he gonna pop out for me. And I tell people like, if my dog into it and you trying to rush my dog, I'm on your top. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of music I make, like life music. Like you feel me? Because it ain't like I was a do boy growing up. I did what I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like I used to tell Rob, you feel me? I was like, you had to be a follower before a leader. I was telling Rob, I was never a follower, and you were never a follower. Nobody was never a follower. We all was learning. That's not a follow because you're not going down the same path that the dude went down that you was looking at. You didn't go down that path. So you never was a follower. Only follower is the person who's going down that same path. We want to be that same person. That's a follower. Other than that, you was a learning progress. You had to learn.
we see that's a lot of things that people don't understand because it's like if you grew up with certain people and you saw certain things, you're not going to go and do exactly what that person did because you're supposed to learn from that person's mistakes, especially if
Learn,
you're
not
going through things
follow.
like. But a lot of people in life are followers, so no matter what, anything goes wrong, they're gonna blame you because they're not things. Because nowadays you get people going, "Hey, I don't mess with him no more. Why? He stole my ideas." Okay, so why are you sitting here not doing the ideas if they stole the ideas for you? Oh, because well, they no. If it's your idea, you should make your idea things. A lot of people have stole the vision of my ideas, but no one has actually taken my idea from me because right now I'm sitting here
Can't.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't take my idea. Because
right?
why? I'm a mastermind.
Right. And if you're a master of your own destination, your own plans, you can't, no one can take that from you. Because if you have an
Fact.
idea and then you sitting there going, okay, this is what I'm going to do, you may have the same type of idea, but you ain't going to do it like me. You know what I mean? And then now when I see with your music and now you like, you started off with a couple of things and to your career, you got things changing now. Now you found your lane. Now you know where you're going to be going with things. And I see the development in your rapping. And then now I can see you're going to go further because now you're being coached by some amazing people. And then having us in your corner right now would be a lot of big things because you're willing to listen to become an artist. See, a lot of people out there just get to a certain point, drop a few video songs, get that hype, and then they're just like, I'm the shit. And it's just like, can you cross the border? No. Can you go to
Yeah, I
this?
don't care
No.
about
Do you
that.
got money? It's just like, no, it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So,
don't care about things like that. Like it's all sometimes people be failing because they think they already who they is. Like you probably see chains and jewelry on me. That's because it's been me. Because it's been me. I'm gonna tell you a story my mother told me. She said, I remember when you was probably like 3 years old and you were going to preschool. She said, some type of way you saved up some money and you went to school and you pulled out your road in front of the class like I got more money than everybody. But I ain't never been humble.
You know what?
But I ain't never been humble. So me trying to be a humble person is being something somebody else want me to be. And I'm learning these things. So I'm not humble, bro. I ain't never been humble from the beginning. So why would I do that now? If I was a great person from the beginning, I'm a great person now.
Man, and on that note, I gotta end it there. There's no way I can answer anything else after that, man. You said it all. I appreciate you. Can you give everybody your social media networks where they can find you?
Yes, sir, man. I got you. Hey, man, y'all can hit me up on Girl That's Decent on IG, or you can hit me on Facebook and Young Dixie, or you can go to YouTube, tap in Young Dixie official YouTube, or you can go to Spotify, Young Dixie, everything Young Dixie. So just Google me. You can Google me. You can Google me. It's cool. You feel me? I am who I am. You feel me? But yeah, you can hit the Google, man. And shout out to DJ Spree, man. You already know what's going on. Shout out to Rod, man. You already know what's popping. We in this thing for the long haul, man. We gonna show y'all better than we telling you.
So what you got coming out in the next while? Anything like big for your fans and everybody to know before we end this?
Yes, sir, man. I got some big, man, and I feel like you feel me. My future with young boy, you feel me. My future with young boy, little cousin, you feel me. So that's big, you feel me. Shout out to Lil Dump, you know. Go look him up, man. Go subscribe to YouTube, Lil Dump, man. LILDUMP. Man, me and him got a track coming out, man. So you know it is what it is, man. It's okay, Trey. You feel me, man? And I'm young Dixie.
We have this motherfucking game on lock with DJ Disspare. Street Killers is in the damn building.